All right, you're talking about the high flyer versus the Steelers. He just loves to raid. He loves to conquer. They won the game against them the last time they played them, and Haryana Steelers badly wanted him in the auction as well. So 15.3, that's the sort of an average against the Haryana Steelers for them. Those are the boys that he normally plays Kabaddi with in Haryana. With and against. Joining me right now is Navneet Krishna. Welcome back, partner.
Welcome back to you, Paddy. Good to have you back. Dream 11 starting 7 for the boys in yellow, the home team. There he is, the main man. The destroyer-in-chief right in the center, Pawan Sehrawat. And he's feeling good after that win in the last game. Ajit Pawar, Omkar More as the two cover defenders. There he is, Omkar Patil on the left. He had a great night, and he'll really hope he can replicate that. Sanjeevi, the third raider, and it's the two informed defenders in the corners in Mohit Rathi and Sandeep Dul. They had a fabulous outing in that previous win as well. So a massive day, and this man will be sweating, I'll tell you, if they go down tonight. They went down to the Titans once. They certainly wouldn't want to go down 2 times in succession.
Yeah, and the last time when they beat them, Telugu Titans were just enjoying a string of losses. This one, oh, they're coming after a win, so they can be doubly dangerous. Dream 11 starting 7 for them. Winner, of course, has been the nucleus of the side. I talk about Mohit Nandal in the right cover. Pawan Sehrawat will be having a great battle with him. Jaideep Daya, of course, the JMO pair that you speak about. Siddharth Desai, for how long will he stay on the mat? We'll be looking at that. And then Ghanshyam Magar comes in. Oh, Naveen Kundu has been good. Rahul Sethpal stellar in that right corner. Don't forget to make your team. Navneet and I have made ours already.
Ghanshyam Magar, that's a new name. We'll see what he has to bring to the table. He's always a player to watch out for, isn't he? He's the linchpin of the defense of the Steelers. He's the captain of the team. The responsibility will be on Jaideep Dahiya.
And then the Dream 11 player to watch out for. Fresh from a 16-point game. He loves to raid against Haryana. His powers of deductions are uncanny. He can gobble you up in pure brilliance. Don't go anywhere.
I love that smile on his face. I'll tell you what, that's the brightest smile we've seen on the high fly in a long, long time. And it's what a win can do. It just is a massive change to your morale, to your confidence, and to the belief that you can come back and you can do it. They did it to the UP Yodhas. Tonight it's their turn against the Steelers. The Titans are winning the toss. It'll be the Steelers to raid first.
Line drawn. Game on. Kabaddi.
Kabaddi, long kabaddi, 8 kabaddi, 7 kabaddi, 6 kabaddi, 5 kabaddi, 4 kabaddi, 3 kabaddi, 2 kabaddi, 1 kabaddi.
All right, that also is a story between the two coaches right there, Srinivas Reddy. Well, I can really feel for a coach who becomes the coach of the season with Telugu Titans, and we've seen big names coming, big names getting just lost in oblivion. Okay, comes the first trade. Winner, the right trader, comes here. Sandeep Dul is in the left corner, and the right cover too will be of great interest at the moment. I'm Padamjit Rawat in the company of Navneet Krishna. There's the running hand touch on the right in.
1 point, Haryana Steelers.
That's a proper start. He picks up Sanjeevi, the raider. Look at that. Wonderful touch, just brushing the knee of Sanjeevi. Very quick to acknowledge. Right. You wonder why the big roar at the Gachipoli, because the big boy is in the building. Oh, has he done enough? I think he has. He's in fact claiming 2.
Pawan Sehrawat uses the lobbies. Pawan Sehrawat uses the guile on the turn. Gets devastating, crawls, but makes it. Beautiful to watch. He is talking about 2.
I think Mohit
2 points.
and Vinay.
Number 3 and 12.
How about that for a start? A multi-point raid from the big boy in his first attempt.
He has tasted blood. Watch out, Steelers. Here comes the big boy though, Siddharth Bahubali Desai. The problem is on the turn. He can be very slow. Yes, there is! This is what we were talking about. Exactly the point.
Red and out.
The left cover defender notices, bounces, conquers.
Bear with us if you can't hear us properly because the noise in the background is absolutely deafening. A sweet smell of success early on for the Titans and the crowd love it.
Ajit Pawar, very, very good. Pawan Sherawat, oh, he seems to be decimating them at the moment. Winner PKL 6, MVP season 6, best trader 7 and 8. He's taken a point already just with his presence on the mat. He can just be majestic. And now he's carrying more deep down. Pawan Sherawat is cleaning up the Steelers, and how?
No way, Paddy, no way. This is just absolutely unbelievable. When was the last time we saw the Titans pick up 5 points in 2 minutes to start a game? Oh boy.
This is what a big win can do for your confidence. Suddenly you can see it in the body language, the belief, the hunger. He's sprinting. He wants to. Will we get to see a cleanup at 1, 2, Pawan gone. Steelers with the steely resolve. It is rough super tackle. Magar ki chakar.
All right. Looks like we're on to something here. This is one heck of a start. Strap yourselves because this is going to be quite the roller coaster. Rahul Sethpal, he's up for a big challenge. And you know what? They don't come any bigger than the high flyer.
Revive Pawan as soon as you can. 5 to Telugu Titans. And despite, we've thought so far, and rightly so, Telugu Titans seem to rule the roost here. But look at the scoreline. Just 1 point separates the two teams at the moment. Rough super tackle into the half of the Haryana Steelers, who primarily are known for their defensive skills.
And they've been the second best defensive unit this season, the Steelers, in terms of average tackle points. But it's their raiding that they've struggled with. Ghanshyam Magar, now new face on the block. What does he have to offer against the Titans team that have their tail up? Careful, careful. He's got into the lobbies.
Well done, Ajit Pawar. He was thinking of going towards him, makes a split-second decision, quick decision-making, and gets rewarded for it. Look at Ajit, thinking, staying away. Well done. You cannot enter the lobbies without a touch, as simple as that.
The noise in the stadium, Paddy. Oh my word. He's only going into raid. He hasn't even picked up the point. And the roof almost comes off. Super tackle on.
Rahul Sethpal and Mohit. 1, 2. Pawan Sherawat has become their prey. Yet again. Haryana Steelers are feasting on the high flyer. Rough super tackle. Magar ki chakar.
Okay, we've started on 5th gear. Which way is this going to continue? We're going to go into overdrive in no time. This is one heck of a start. And the home fans, they want plenty more of this.
And I think that is poor tactics. Poor tactics by Pawan Sherawat. I mean, he should have known that there are moments you need to pick your battles very, very smartly. Okay, you fall and prey once. If you allow that to happen the second time, your team revived you very, very quickly. They picked up a bonus, Haryana Steelers. Haryana Steelers may just go up in the lead there. They have a 1-point lead. They were on the verge of receiving an all-out.
Yeah, because when you're so good in defense, you back yourself even when you have 2 or 3 on the mat. And that's why they don't mind being with just 3 on the mat. Pawan Sherawat, last match and this match up until now, Paddy, he certainly won't be critical of not being revived quickly. They've done that well, the defense and the remaining Raiders as well. They've brought him back on time very quickly.
And I think when it comes down to 3 or 2, use somebody else. Use somebody else. If they don't learn their lesson now, if Pawan just lets his ego do the talking, they may just lose this. They may win this if they play smart.
I want to see more of Omkar More immediately because he's the one who was, to me, the X factor in that previous game. He picked up a 4-point raid. Bring him into the do-or-die raids maybe, or into the super tackle situations. Right, here we go. Do-or-die raid.
And a rough super tackle opportunity. Haryana Steelers with the might, with the power, with the wrath. Another Zyada super tackle. Rough
points.
super tackle.
Haryana Steelers.
Magar ki chakkar.
This is some defense from the Steelers. Rahul Saitpal. Look at that. Holds on to dear life. He gets company from Vinay and Mohit. Pawan Sarawat, well, he can only do
Haryana Steelers.
is from the bench.
Winner comes, Vinay into the lobbies. He thinks he's got a touch. The defense thinks otherwise. What does the official think?
Number 66.
I think there was a touch. But you know,
Number
things are
66.
happening so quickly, Navneet.
All
All right, what's the final verdict? How many points? Is it just one? What a start this is. Make a few changes here. They're just
1
waiting
point.
for the verdict. Just the
Haryana
1 point
Steelers.
to the Steelers. Already 6 tackle points by way of 3 super tackles.
Please come. What is your challenge? Red route. TV Empire. Telugu Titans challenge. No touch point. Raider out. Our decision. Raider safe. 1 touch point. Please review.
If you're using your review less than 7 minutes into the game, you're very confident that there was no touch. Mohit Rati was the one who was saying, listen, there was nothing on me. And he was the defender in question, Paddy. So if there's that kind of conviction, something tells me that this could go in favor of the Titans.
With you. Totally, Navneet. With you. It's the Telugu Titans' review. Now, as it happens most times, when you do not have conclusive evidence, the TV umpire, and my heart really goes out for him. My heart really goes out for him, because if you do not have substantial evidence, you have to go with what the original decision was. Now here, if you see daylight between... Oh, I don't see anything, to be honest. But sometimes things can be so different from another angle.
I just think that this will go towards the Titans. Vinay obviously stepped into the lobbies right after that attempt. I wonder whether it was because he thought he had the touch, or whether it was because he could not just keep himself in the purple side of the mat. There you go. I can see a gap there. It's certainly not on the thighs for sure.
But we can't see what's happening there.
Unless he got something on the top half of the body. This angle isn't going to suggest anything. So we've got to look at it from a different angle. If he's got something on the jersey of Mohit Rati. So much in so little time already in this match. Massive support for the Titans. They love their Kabaddi, and they've come out in huge numbers to see the Titans make
Review
it 2-2.
successful. No touch point.
Oh, well
Raider
done.
out. 1
Now
point.
that is a
Telugu
brilliant
Titans.
decision.
Captain, no more review. You are involved.
Well done. I mean, there's a little bit of anticipation from the TV umpire there as well, which is good to see. What does it do to the scoreline? It gives Telugu Titans a point, and Pawan Sarawat is here yet again. And I'm so surprised he's here in a rough super tackle situation. Tries the kick. That may just be a good ploy. Don't just get involved in a struggle, because Rahul Saitpal, Siddharth Bahubali Desai, Mohit, all 3 of them combined can really become a huge force.
You can see Pawan Sarawat, he's learnt his lesson after a couple of occasions. He's happy to go back empty-handed. It tells you how potent the defense is of the Steelers. They're backing themselves and they won't go down. Now this is where I feel they have an opportunity, Paddy, when Bahubali is on raid. He's not the fastest and on the moment, and that's why I think Mohit Rati will fancy himself.
And don't allow him to fall on the mat if you are trying to tackle him between the block line and the midline. He'll make you pay. He'll clean the house. He's a huge unit. It is not Pawan Sarawat this time around, and that's a smart thing to see. Sanjeevi comes in. 3rd rate for him. He hasn't gotten anything so far. But very smart, very agile, always keeping an eye on the defense right through. And then decides nothing to give, nothing to take, head back. Big battle between the coaches.
3 empty raids on the trot we have seen in this matchup. Now the Bahubali, he's not going deep enough. Yeah, there you go. He's going to come back empty as well, which means it'll be do or die on both sides of the mat right after this raid. Oof. You can try for a bonus. At least you have 6 on the mat.
The problem is whenever he extends that right foot, That is the time when they declare it. Okay, do or die. Pawan Sherawat, dare to fly. Dare to dream. Give us a reason to scream. Last time you came here, you were sensible. Before that, you were not. Yet again, you are not. You are not learning your lessons. And the Haryana Steelers will continue to teach you lessons. Rough super tackle. Magar ki.
Chakad. Rahul Saitpal is invincible tonight. Holy moly. He takes him down, he clips his wings, gets both the ankles. It's a high five. We're 9 minutes into this game. He's picked up 6. It's just raining action here. The Gattipoli is where you need to be.
Telugu Titans, you so far lost the plot. You could have inflicted an all-out 7 minutes ago.
Rider out 1 point, Telugu Titans.
Look at that. If you look at the two teams who have spent more times with fewer men on the court, it is Haryana Steelers. Who is in the lead? It is Haryana Steelers. Things can suddenly change. You never know. Rahul Saitpal suddenly with 3 super tackles. He's got 6 tackle points to his name.
Yeah, I just get the sense next match onwards, Paddy, it's going to be Haryana Steelers Dream 11 starting 3. Yeah, I'll just start with 3. I'll work with 3. We're okay with that. They fancy themselves with just 3 on the mat. Daredevils they are.
Time out.
Wow. What a 10 minutes passage of play it's been. Patanjali special Chyawanprash strategic timeout. We need a breather. It's a 3-point lead to the Steelers.
पीछे से कोई दबाव नहीं है। ए, वो आगे से बेंड हो जाओ यार, बेंड हो, रुक जाओ। 3 लोग हैं, थर्ड किसका है? हाँ? पहले रुकाएगा। एक मिनट। 6 लग गया भाई। पठारे आएगा। पठारे आएगा। एक मिनट भाई सुन लो, राइट आएगा, इधर ही मार रहा है, तेरे को नहीं मार, इधर से आगे पीछे रेडी रहो। शिवम को अंदर डाल रहे हैं, शिवम को अंदर डाल रहे हैं, टूट आ जाएगी, हम लोग 6 हैं, वो कौन में से मारेगा भाई, मार सकता है, 2 नंबर पे डालेंगे, नहीं पीठ पे, चेन नहीं छोड़ना, गैप मत रखो, रेडी रखो, थोड़ा देख टाइम में मसला, उनका नहीं जाएगा, परसों मारो। अरे सुन लो, 1 मिनट, संदीप, सिद्धार्थ आएगा, परसों मार दो। अभी नहीं, बाद में। वो डिफेंस टूट जाएगा, बंकर करो।
Coming back from the Patanjali special Chyawanprash strategic timeout. If you're just tuning in, it's a good time to be tuning in, because if the first 10 minutes is anything to go by, you don't want to miss the next 30. KBD Juniors tomorrow, the finals of the Hyderabad leg. The little boys have got plenty of fight right after tomorrow's matchup, and tomorrow is a big game on PKL. Right after that is KBD Juniors. That's what we have. It's the Maharashtrian derby. Mumbai against the Paltan. At the moment, I'll tell you what, any team that takes on the Paltan will be a little worried. Just like this man. He's already spent half the match on the bench, and it's been the story all season long. That's only because the defense of the Steelers have just been too hot to handle. Rahul Saitpal, 6 points in 3 attempts. You know whose neck he's breathing down? A certain Mohammad Reza Chiane. But that man picked up 8 super tackles last season in a 16-point effort. Now Rahul Saitpal has 6 already. He's got 30 minutes to challenge the Iranian.
Oh, gets it yet again. That is the reason I say, why do you not use him more?
Number 12 out.
Shivam Patare comes, Shivam Patare goes, but with a bag full of points. 1 for the bonus. Look how quick he is. Electric.
We've seen it with Akshit for the Bulls. We've seen it with Omkar Patil for the Titans. On this occasion, he's there. Shivam Patare for the Steelers. It's pretty simple. You want to have fresh young legs, Paddy. That's just the nature of the game and the demand of the game.
We've been saying it right through. Sorry, coach Randir Sherawat, we're huge fans of yours, but you made a big mistake. I remember he used Akshit once in a game, I don't remember against whom. He raided thrice. He gave them raid point every raid. He was not seen after that. And then suddenly you use him one day, he gets you 9 raid points. The next game he gets you a Super 10. The team loses. But that boy stands out here. Shivam Patare has got the best strike rate in your team. He has got quickest movements. He's the swiftest on the mat.
And which is why two things surprise me, like to your point. He's not featuring in the starting 7. And at the moment, I would like to see him up. We'll come back to that. What do you have to say about the defense of the Steelers? They're impenetrable at the moment. Nothing that they're leaking.
Oh, look at that. Oh. Rahul Sethpal yet again. 7th tackle point of the night. Look at the decisiveness. Look at the purpose with which he just goes about his business. 14 to Haryana Steelers, 8 to Telugu Titans. It could have been easily 15-7 in favor of Telugu Titans. But Pawan Sherawat has not been smart enough. Telugu Titans have just let it slip.
You see young guns already again, Paddy. Now look at what he does. Ghanshyam Magar. Look at just look at the enthusiasm, the vibrancy, the speed, the jump, the athleticism. That's what it gives you. And it's just the demand of the sport because it's physical and you want to have really young, strong, quick boys.
And it's a simple thing. The quicker you are, lesser the time for the defense to react. It's as simple as that. You win battles. How do you force those errors in the defense where the defense forgets where the lines are? When you have speed. Put your speed boots on. The formation of the defense is gone.
You know, one team that's taken a quick liking to form and momentum over reputation is Puneri Paltan, and see how they're doing. They're just a bunch of young, fearless boys who have complete disregard for reputation. And so the sooner someone like a Manpreet Singh realizes that you need to use Shivam Patare and maybe a Ghanshyam Magar more than a Siddharth Bahubali this side, you're likely to succeed far sooner.
Steelers challenge, no bonus
Absolutely.
point. Our decision, bonus point, please review.
Bonus has been granted to Telugu Titans. Now Haryana Steelers challenge this. Telugu Titans can still come back in this game. But Haryana Steelers have done remarkably well here. Okay, so there has to be a point where that left foot has to be across the black line. And at the same time, the front foot has to be up in the air. I think there's a case there. There's a case there. Solid case there. Well done, Praful.
It's the Steelers that have reviewed this, haven't they? And they might lose one in the first half itself.
Yes. Okay. Review unsuccessful. Bonus point, Telugu Titans. Captain, your review award, no more review.
And again, my heart really goes out for the on-field officials. How smartly they make their calls, how correctly they make their calls, and still they are the unsung heroes for me.
And Paddy, we take what, 3, 4, 5 replays to get our decision at times. They do it in real time. To the naked eye, it is really quick.
Sandeep on this side, goes the other side, does Vinay. Now it's time for the Raiders to just arrive to the party. Vinay has got 2. Ghanshyam Magar has got 2. Where's our man? Where's Shivam Patare? He's been substituted again. Are you kidding me? Where's Shivam Patare? He's not there. The coach has substituted him again. I mean, this is baffling. I'm so sorry, but it doesn't make sense. 1 versus 3 for the moment. Let's announce this. This is a rough super tackle opportunity. Navneet and I are completely in awe of what is happening here.
I didn't even notice that he wasn't on the mat. Look at that, super tackles, 9 tackle points already. Yeah, I'm just looking across the mat. He's not there. Vinay is there. That's nice. That is nice. Oh, goodness gracious.
7 out. 1 point.
They're already slipping away in this match, the Titans, despite an exhilarating start. Look at how quick Vinay is. Speed, to your point once again.
Absolutely, and it's no great science. It's just basic common sense. Okay, do or die raid. Defense, sit back, hold back, sit tight. That will be a prime weapon to win this fight. And my eyes are on the clock at the moment. Oh, he's won a point already. Doesn't give them a chance whatsoever. He's calling for help. Ghanshyam Magar, off he goes. Gets Praful.
1 point.
Smart. Very smart.
Just look at the mat awareness from the youngster. They're on the verge of an all-out. It was the Steelers that were staring at an all-out early in this match. But they've shown real steel, haven't they? They're now on the verge of inflicting an all-out.
Please.
No, I am not given.
Some argument with the officials. Green card.
Okay, now.
Telugu Titans coach.
Watch out, coach. This can turn into a yellow as well. Watch out, watch out. We can understand what's going on. My heart really goes out for Srini because, I mean, he was... Did you look at his reactions when Pawan was
Substitution,
one
Telugu
after the
Titans.
other time? He
Number
was falling
44
up prey to the super tackle.
22 in.
And it didn't make sense to me what Pawan was doing.
He's clearly unhappy. There you go. Pawan Sarawat unhappy. The coach unhappy. They've just seemed to have lost the plot here. And it's done. It is done. Robin Chowdhury comes. Robin Chowdhury goes back to the bench. It's the Haryana Steelers making one heck of a statement in front of the home fans of the Titans. Boy, oh boy, you only get one chance to build a dream home. It's the game of Kabaddi. That'll give you more chances
to come back in this sport. Jersey pulling, but yeah, the jersey pulling was there, but did jersey pulling contribute in stopping the Raider in your own half? That is the question.
Bonus point. Telugu
Raider out,
Titans.
bonus point, and this is the all out. All out means all in. Haryana Steelers, they were on the verge of receiving an all out. They have inflicted an all out
Jersey number 12.
with their mighty game plan.
Jersey pulling.
You may not get a second chance to make a dream home, but sport of Kabaddi gives you plentiful of chances.
Substitution, Haryana
Yes,
Steelers.
there was jersey pulling, but the jersey
Number 8
pulling
out.
did not contribute
20 in.
to the tackle point. I mean, it was the frontal block by Jaideep. He holds him then completely. And all out means all in. Okay, that's the best chance, best way they could bring Pawan back.
Well, this is just reminiscent of how that bench has been all through the season, barring the last match. They don't want to go back into that mold. They don't want to go back into that mood. You just got to believe that you're still in the hunt in this game, the Titans. They got to believe that what they did against the Jaipur Pink Panthers in the second half, where they came back from a 21-point deficit to lose by 3 points, they've got to believe they can do that. Has he gotten past?
Well, the hand came very close to doing the damage. We'll take a close look at that one. Oh, 2 points. Yes, the Raider has done his bit. Vinay yet again drags down, extends the head. Well done, Navneet. You caught it right.
The problem is that they aren't just leaking points, they're leaking multi-points in every raid. Oh, Pawan Sarawat.
Raider out.
He's just running into the storm and realizing that it is just too hot to handle.
And this is the time when Pawan Sarawat had started very well. I remember the 2-point raid, which he got, and suddenly everything seemed to be falling right for Telugu Titans. Till the time Pawan Sarawat versus 2 Haryana defenders, Rahul Sethpal and Mohit. First super tackle. Pawan goes, Pawan was revived. Pawan comes back, another super tackle opportunity. False play yet again. It kept on happening. He never learned his lessons.
You know, we kept building up to Mohit and Pawan. We've already seen an instance of that. But Rahul Sethpal versus Pawan is some contest. And at the moment, there's only one winner, a clear winner. And it isn't Pawan Sarawat. Rahul Sethpal, 8 points tonight in 5 attempts. And he's just in sublime form. He's having one of those nights where he can't put a foot wrong.
Boy, oh boy, everything that he has touched has turned into goal. 5 efforts, 5 successful. Just convert that strike rate for me, Navneet. 160 is his strike rate. Oh my. Lovely. My maths has always been poor, but if you have a good partner whose maths has been good, things will be okay. Well, what's the moral of the story? You need to have a good partner.
It takes 2 to tango. 12 points lead. That's why you can see the expressions. Manpreet has a nice smile on his face, quite the opposite for the high flyer, Praful Zawari. You know what? Sometimes it's a hit and a miss, isn't it? Like, speaking about youngsters getting their fair of chances, he's had his fair share of chances, Praful Zawari. He's had his opportunities. The platform has been there. He's just not been able to convert it into points.
Yeah, he's got that jump better than Pawan Charawat. Actually, Pawan himself was saying great things about it. Do or die. Okay, do or die in pro Kabaddi is supposed to be sublime, ruthless, gone. Well done, Telugu Titans.
Finally, something for the home fans to cheer about. Suddenly a loud noise again at the Gachibowli. They were quiet for a while because the high flyer hasn't gotten ticking. She loves it, and you've got a feel for her. It hasn't come too often tonight. The deficit still 11 points.
Take the risk or lose the chance. Oh, gone. That defense will not take 20 seconds. They will listen to the case and they will announce the verdict there and then.
They're the second best defensive unit in the league this season. They're playing like a team that is the second best. And you know what? Tonight might just be their best performance in the entire season. They've picked up 12. We're not even done with the first half. Let's look at the confidence from Ghanshyam Magar. The youngster already has gotten 3 points. And you just get the sense from the body language that they're enjoying themselves. They're confident and they fancy themselves against the Titans. They've got to level terms. They already went down to the Titans once. Redemption at stake for the boys in blue and red. They're exactly double the Titans.
Tries the kick, but from a far away distance, and that will be the end of the first 20. Oh, and it's a 12-point lead for Haryana Steelers, who initially did not start well. But with poor planning, poor execution, not being good students of the game, Telugu Titans have paid the price of this one. But the man who's hogged the limelight is Rahul Sethpal. 5 efforts, 8 tackle points, and he has been the reason why Haryana are in the lead.
This is the super tackle. It happened a few times at the start of this game, and he's taken down Pawan Charawat a few times tonight. Absolutely no answers from the high flyer for the Rahul Sethpal problem.
Wonder why Yumumba will let that boy go. Look at Pawan Charawat standing in one corner. Coach is talking to the players. Now, does that augur well? It does not. I mean, what it suggests is there's more to it than meets the eye, and there's something which is blatantly evident is he's talking to Parvesh Banswal and the coach is talking to the players. Is there some uniformity? Is there some unity? It's there for you to see.
Panthers were just too good for the Bengal Warriors. A 17-point lead that they took against the Warriors, and they just continue to be at the best. We still have 20 minutes left here. Stay tuned and come back.
नो बॉक लाइन इनसाइड और पीछे साइड ही रहना डैश के लिए रेडी रहना हाथ जंप करेगा क्लोज ओके रेडी वो भी आएगा आके संजीवी सेकंड खेलना और पीछे से रेडी रहना जल्दीबाजी मत करना हाँ अरे थोड़ा देख के मार सीधा ब्लाइंडली मार रहे हैं तेरे को बोला बोनस करके सीधा आना है आगे वो मैं टांगों में पकड़ेगा बोल रहा हूँ नहीं लेफ्ट का ही इसी का ट्राई करा रहा हूँ, ये जाएगा ट्राई ले लेगा पहली में स्कोर लीड है, फिर क्या करेंगे हम? हाँ बेटा पहले 10 सेकंड में मार खुल के मिले तो ठीक है, नहीं वापस आ जाओ। हाँ?
मार के देखो सेकंड में ही आऊंगा। वो भी पहली रेड में ट्राई कर सकते हैं वो।
आज टच के लिए कोशिश कर।
पर अच्छा हो क्या है, झूठे बम
एक मिनट तेरे हिसाब से खेल, जाओ रेडी रहो। ए पीछे रेडी रहना, और तेरे को दबाव बनाएगा, सेल्फ आउट का ध्यान रखिए, रेडी रखो। अमित रेडी, अरे खुल के खेल यार।
He is the second best raider we have. He's up against the number 1 raider. This season, it's Arjun Deshwal. They're all going to be in action. It is a weekend for the heroes. On 26 Jan, we get to see Mighty Money in action against the Patna Pirates. The big boy found it tough tonight against the Panthers. He'll hope to turn things around. Right, where are we 20 minutes into this game? Not looking good for the home team. The defense of the Haryana Steelers absolutely at the peak of their powers. 12 points so far. Rahul Setpal, 8 out of those 12 points. He's in fact the highest scorer in the match, and this is Raiders and defenders combined. It tells you what a night Rahul Setpal is having, and he's keeping the high flyer quiet, and he's keeping the high flyer on the bench. That's been the problem for the Telugu Titans. In 7 raids, Pawan Sarawat has been taken down on 4 occasions and sent to the bench. That is in good news. They trail by 12. There you go. It was Sanjeevi that we thought was going to go in, but in fact, it isn't. It's Praful Zavare that goes in quickly, comes out quickly with a point. Oh, and they pick up Rahul Setpal, the man of the hour. Excellent back kick, attempted ankle hold. That's what you want. Go in quickly, come out quickly. Every time you just spend that little fraction of a second extra, you're done and dusted. Just like how Ghanshyam Magar finds out this time. More intent being shown by the defense of the Titans, and that's good to see.
You have to meet fire with fire. The timing very well. Footing solid. This is the rivalry week. Pawan Sarawat comes yet again. Jaideep is the one looking into his eyes straight away. They are ready for the battle, the Steelers. Now they can take him deep, because they don't need to guard that black line anymore in defense of 5. Where's this going, Navneet?
At the moment, it's going in favor of the Steelers. They'll have to pull off something quite drastic in this second half, the Titans. They did that against JPP. We keep talking about it because it was probably the best 20 minutes passage of play they've had in 3 seasons, the Telugu Titans. From a deficit of 21, Paddy, they eventually lost by only 3 points. So it tells you how they dominated the table toppers. If they can do that to JPP, they've got to believe that Pawan and the Titans can do them to the Steelers as well.
Absolutely. It's all about the belief. And the way Telugu Titans started today, it was all about the belief that they carried from the previous win, 17-point win. This is all a sport of comebacks. How is that, Praful? How is that for speed? How is that for agility? Then in more moments such as that, oh, our man Shivam Patara has gone back.
Substitution.
Just tentative. He just didn't know with enough conviction on whether he's going to go in alone or he's going to get support. And in the end, you're tentative, you doubt yourself when you're going in for a tackle, you'll pay the price.
22 in.
Pawan Sarawat makes way for Robin Chowdhury. That's interesting. I wonder why they've substituted Pawan Sehrawat and they've brought in another raider. And we'll understand why that move, because right now I'm trying to figure why. Vinay, he's been good.
It may have something to do with the fact that during the break, as you and I saw, coach was talking to the boys. Pawan Sehrawat in one corner was talking to Parvez Baiswal. Pawan Sehrawat has been substituted for how long is the case at the moment. If we do not get to see Pawan Sehrawat back on the mat for the remaining 17 minutes or so, I will not be surprised.
That will be quite a surprise, I'll be honest. Praful Zawari now. He's gotten 4 points from the 8 raids so far, 9 now. Look at the two coaches, Srini Reddy, obviously the more animated one. Coach Manpreet, he doesn't have to do too much at the moment.
Yeah, if the opponents are inflicting wounds on themselves, you wouldn't worry that much, would you? Oh, one more point. Manpreet very happy. Telugu Titans, you can understand the agony on their faces and the reason why so.
They haven't been too bad in raid. They've picked up the 8 points in comparison to the 12. But it's the defense that's leaking far too many points. Coach Srini right in the thick of it all once again. Now Sanjeevi. 1 versus 5. Look at Mohit. Look at Rahul Sethpal. But from behind. Oh no! Agonizingly close for Sanjeevi.
1 point. Haryana Steelers.
Oh, look at that. The ire, the fire, you would admire. And total commitment. They're jumping with joy, aren't they? He's taken a blow, but the joy of picking up a point is far greater than the injury received.
Hopefully not too bad. Good, Vinay. Very sensible. I feel like there's a lot of maturity that comes with Vinay. He plays to the situation. They obviously have a 12-point lead, so he'll be happy to play defensive. And what he does do, also show intent when he needs to. He's got speed, he's got skills. We don't speak much about him, but I think he's certainly one for the future.
For sure he is, and not very flamboyant. Doesn't celebrate his points much. One of those good boys around. Pawan Sehrawat, he's wearing his jacket, which means it just might be the end of the night for him. No, that is too ambitious, Mohit. So close to the midline, you'll end up paying the fine, and the swag and the move and the groove is back.
That's what you want, that's what the fans want. The fans obviously want the Titans to be back in the groove. Yeah, solo tackle so close to the midline. You're not going to win that, Mohit. Now Vinay once again. Yeah, he gives you a sense of calmness. There's a certain composure that he comes with. I get that with Arjun Deshwal, and I also get that sometimes from Ashu Malik as well. They sort of bring sanity to proceedings.
They do. And then suddenly, even when things are falling apart for you, when you look at characters such as those you mentioned, you'll suddenly realize the problem isn't as big as the others are making it to be. You know, those are players who absolutely spread positivity in the... Up he goes! And off he goes! That is a double delight! Well done, the coach, and the fist bump, and the belief, and the roar, and the clap, and the point is back.
They were hoping the high flyer would fly high tonight, but it's Praful Zawari that takes flight at the Gachibowli. Have a look at that. And now they're ticking on the other side of the mat as well. Ghanshyam Magar's turn to visit the bench. Who is it? Sandeep Dull. Beautiful.
Points full as well. As you rightly said, suddenly they've started to burn midnight oil at both ends, and that's something you would like to see. Suddenly, without Pawan Sehrawat, don't you see the free-flowing Telugu Titans? Don't you see a mind-blowing Telugu Titans? I'm just being fair, Navneet.
It's a little too early to say. I'll say that.
No, I'm not taking anything away from the legend. All I'm saying is, Suddenly the pressure of Pawan talking to the boys, sometimes yelling at the boys also. Now
doesn't
that-
help.
It doesn't help.
It doesn't help for sure, because you already know you're going through a rough patch. It doesn't help when your main man is shouting out loud. It's just the emotions coming out. Have a look at Srini as well. He's having one of those nights as well.
You know, when I first saw him distraught today, it was for one valid reason. Pawan Sharawat versus 2. I mean, you make an error once. He does it again. He did that thrice. You would have inflicted that all out on the opponents. Things would have been, and the story would have been very, very different. Probably Pawan Sharawat would now be 15. Yet again, Haryana Steelers. Jaideep and the boys. Rough super tackle. Magar ki chakar. This is Stella from the Steelers.
17th tackle point that with the super tackle. 17 tackle points. They have 29 as a team. Have dominated in defense, the Steelers.
It doesn't happen often when your tackle points are more than the raid points. And you are winning by a margin of, leading by a margin of 11 at the moment. Their tackle points are one short of opponents' total number of points. That is teamwork. Producer helping you.
Oof. Wow. Oh, Jaideep. Where's just when we were singing their praises? Jaideep goes in with a solo back hold. But good momentum from Sanjeevi. He was always winning that contest.
Because the others have been just hogging the limelight. Jaideep often gets itchy also. Is this do-or-die raid? Yes, it is a do-or-die raid. Has he won a point? Yes, he has. Courtesy that error. And that was Shivam Patare, wasn't he? Very quick. Sorry, the quickest on the mat.
Number 20 out.
He is. He is the quickest on the mat. Look at that. The Iranian Hamid Nader is just come onto the mat. It's a slap on the face. We're just about getting closer to our final timeout. How many? I think he's claiming 2 at a minimum. Manpreet saying the raider is out because that first contact didn't happen and he went into the lobby. Praful Zavare is claiming for 2. So both teams claiming for the opposite extremes.
Now, Praful Zavare's body language to me, oh, there's no touch. He goes into the lobby, so he's out. Is Raider self out?
1 point. Haryana Steelers.
Absolutely. I mean, that was a bluff of the best confidence I've ever seen.
Hey, Praful, I'll tell you what. You got us. You got us. You got everyone
Please
watching this
What
as
is your
well.
challenge? Raider saved 2 points. Okay. TV Empire. Telugu Titans challenge. Raider saved 2 points. Our decision. Raider out of bounds. 1 point. Haryana Steelers. Please review.
He's also convinced his captain.
Paddy, either we've missed something on the replay we saw, or I have no answer to what the Titans are doing with this review, because he was nowhere close to making contact with Mohit. Look at that. Look at a broad daylight between Mohit and his hand. Then goes into the lobby. He's not made contact with any. This is... Oh, I'll tell you what, the TV referee would be very happy when if he gets paid for decisions like this. This is as easy as they come. But why were they reviewing this? Why was Praful Zavare so convinced that he had 2 points?
I think he's not even aware of the fact that he's entered the lobbies. You know what? He was not even aware that he's entered the lobbies, and that
Okay, thank you.
is
Review
even further silly.
Raider out of bounds. 1 point. Haryana
Had to be.
Steelers. Captain.
I mean, that was quite bizarre. He did not have a case at all. Forget about having a good case.
Well, it's interesting you say that. He probably wasn't aware that he went to the lobbies, because he was deep into it. It wasn't just him edging the orange part of the mat. Anyway, it's a point to the Steelers. 12 points the lead. Time for a final Patanjali Special Chyawanprash strategic timeout.
स्लो स्लो करके एकदम से मार के आना है, पीछे से फॉलो आएगा, इंटर्न करके रुक जाना बस, ठीक है। एक मिनट, एक ट्राई लेना, नहीं मिला जल्दी वापस, टाइम वेस्ट नहीं करना। फर्स्ट 10 सेकंड अटैक इल्ला वा काल कीला चेक पड़ने आड़, ओके। डिफेंस में क्या करना है, विनय आएगा आगे मारेगा, फॉलो रहना, अंदर टोटस मारेगा, डाइव, सपोर्ट क्लोज, ठीक है। रॉबिन जैसा 6 होते ही फेक बोनस, कोई बात नहीं, ट्राई आउट का चिंता मत करो, निकल गए तो 3 पॉइंट है, क्लियर। और मेरे को देख के खेलना है, मैं जो बोल रहा हूँ वही करना है, ओके। कॉन्फिडेंट आडू, पिन्नाडी ಅವನ ವರಮಾಟ, ಓಕೆ ಯಾ, ಮುನ್ನಾಡಿ ತೊಟ್ಟಿಡಿ ಶೀಘ್ರ ಲಾಬಿಲ ತೂಂಗಿಡುವ, ಓಕೆ, ರೆಡಿ ರೆಡಿ ರಾವ್,
All right, coming out for the last final 10 minutes of this contest, Patanjali's special Chavanprash. Strategic timeout. Choti height, buddy fight. The little Bravehearts. You will just be spellbound when you see them perform on the Kabaddi match. Hyderabad like tomorrow after the PKL match. Tomorrow we only have one game, and that's going to be Maha Derby. U Mumbai versus Puneri Paltan. Where's your heart?
You know, the problem is when Pune play, I don't know if it matters where the heart is. The problem is Pune don't care whether it's the heart or the mind. Coach's corner now.
ओके, डिफेंस में क्या करना है, विनय आएगा आगे मारेगा, फॉलो रहना, अंदर टोटस मारेगा, डाइव, सपोर्ट क्लोज, ठीक है। रॉबिन जैसा 6 होते ही फेक बोनस, कोई बात नहीं, ट्राई आउट का चिंता मत करो, निकल गए तो 3 पॉइंट है, क्लियर। और मेरे को देख के खेलना है, मैं जो बोल रहा हूँ वही करना है।
31-19. Haryana Steelers leading it. Pawan Sharawat has been substituted. Now that, for you, is the highlight. And all is not well in the camp there.
That is a bit of a blow, I'll tell you that. He only took part for the first half. He spent almost 10 minutes on the bench in that first half as well. So in a sense, we've seen 10 minutes of Pawan Sharawat in this match. And I wonder if it's the coach saying, listen, we're going to try something different here. 12 points the deficit. Sanjeev is celebrating a running hand touch on was it Mohit? Yes, and he's gotten it. I don't think Mohit's too happy.
Telugu Titans, number 12.
There you go, good touch right on the sponsor logo there on the jersey. 11 points still. They've been very good in maintaining this lead and still keeping it in double digits.
Kudos to their defense. Kudos to Rahul Setpal. Yes, this is a sport of comebacks. The sport affords and of course great comebacks. We know this. Okay, Stella, no! Uses the lobbies, plus the point. We've often spoken highly about this boy and his speed and the agility and the big heart that he carries. Look at that rate.
I don't think he's going to get the bonus, but he does get the touch point. There you see. You know, we've been talking about the whole Pawan Sharawat episode. Why is Sandeep Dul sitting there? He's been their best defender. Is there a reason as to why Sandeep Dul isn't featuring for the remainder of this matchup? He's got his jacket on, but Sanjeev picks up a quick point.
Number 3 out.
And Pawan Sharawat claps. One for the gallery there. Now that's a gift. I mean, come on, winner for all people. We were just praising you. You're one of the studious kinds. Teacher loves you.
And he
you
knows
probably
it.
will become the monitor one day.
He knew it the second he took that one extra step, Paddy. It was a point of no return, though.
Let me tell you, he's one of those guys, even the coach will not shout at, yell at. Oh, no, it's Vinay, okay. Vinay.
But you saw what Manpreet did. Manpreet wasn't going to have any of that. Now Robin Chowdhury, Praful Zaware it is. Left raider. He's picked up 6 so far in 13 raids. It'll stay 6. It'll stay 6. This defense is just in a whole different league tonight.
If at all you have to understand what unity is, look at that. Second line of defense. Shivam Patare too comes in, third line of defense. And as the clock is ticking, this is running away for the Telugu Titans, a team which won the last encounter by 17 points. Pawan Sherawat got 16 points from the game. Pawan Sherawat today started off well. We're just telling you how it has been. There came an opportunity where just 2 Haryana defenders, Rahul Setwar and Mohit. Pawan Sherawat becomes a victim of the rough super tackle. Second time again, third time again. First 20 minutes over. Coach talks to the boys. Pawan Sherawat is talking to Parvez as well in one quarter. Then it started to change.
And it's been tough from there on for the Titans. Even a lot before that, in fact. Look at that speed on display from Sanjeevi. Too quick for Naveen Kundu from that left corner. Now Shivam Patare. There's a sense of confidence. He's got a little bit of swag. He fancies himself tonight. One of those nights where you just know that you're going to make it happen.
Look at that. Look at that speed. Look at the bump, the jump, and back on his feet yet again. The balance of an athlete. On the way through, looks back for confirmation. 10 seconds and under. Radar hurrying. Defense waiting. This is not going to be boring. Come on, time is running for you. He has to go out. Well done, defense.
Spent a little too much time than he should have. Shivam Patare. Multiple flirts there with Hamid Nadir, and then the rest of the defense weren't going to have any of that. Now, this is when the Steelers come to life. Rough super tackle opportunity. They've had plenty tonight.
Watch out for Jaideep. Jaideep! Off you go. He was itching because he's not been in the tackle points column too much. Hence this error.
Very smart from Sanjeevi. You could see that he was only there looking, waiting for Jaideep to make the approach. And he did. And he paid the price. Now, 1-on-7. They can take time now. It's less than 5 minutes left in this game. 11-point lead. You'll start to see a few empty raids from the boys in blue now.
They'll kill the clock. They've got the entitlement to do that. They've earned it. They've earned it through their hard work. Their defense has been stellar.
Timeout.
One Mr. Rahul Setwal has just not allowed the Raiders to breathe at all. Talk about big stars coming your way. Talk about mighty money. Number 2 Raider of the league. Heroes on the weekend. Number 1 Raider of the league. And then Heroes Wala a weekend. Mighty money, record breaker. And then of course, how can you forget Arjun Deswal? And then this is going to come tomorrow for you, Mahadabi.
I'm looking forward to this. I'm really looking forward to this. I think U Mumba have punched above their weight this season, and like we call them, U Mumba, New Mumba. What can they do to their neighbors? Because at the moment, everyone from different parts of the country have tried. Nobody except the Panthers have succeeded any sort of success against Puneri Paltan. Rahul said, both. In fact, I think 2 self-outs. The all-out comes. Oh boy! Is there a twist in the tail? You only get one chance to build a team home. Kabaddi will give you more chances. It's the first all-out that the Titans have inflicted.
And that is the reason, time and again, we always underline the fact this is a sport about comebacks. Rahul Setwal is human, we found out today. He too can make an error. That was costly because Ghanshyam took the pressure so much. I mean, he forgot where the line was. Hold on, there's still life in this contest. Last 10 minutes, 5 more points for the Telugu Titans. And all 3 results can be a possibility from here on.
When was the last time you saw 2 self-all-outs in the same raid? Oh boy. Right. Now, 6 points. They've got to make it really quick now. Praful Zavare and Sanjeevi will have to put on the speed boots.
Whatever they need to do it fairly quickly, because Haryana on the other end will look to kill the clock. They'll use the 27, 28 seconds out of the 30 that to get on a raid. Both the coaches contrasting emotions on their faces. Now, Haryana Steelers coach is trying to look normal, but he's actually feeling very, very itchy at the moment.
I don't think there is a normal mode when it comes to Manpreet Singh. He is as animated as it comes. Now it's going to be opposite from both sides. Vinay is going to take all the time in the world, and the Titans will have to make it mighty quick. Now go quickly, says go quickly, Robin, is what Srini says.
Oh, solid. That is Mohit for you. Mohit Randal comes to help his partner Naveen Kundu.
1 point. Haryana Steelers.
Teamwork, dreamwork.
I don't think he inspires any confidence, I'll be honest with you. He's very often critical of just being a little too slow on the mat, Robin Chowdhury, and he's paid the price. I want to see more of Praful Zavare and Sanjeevi, because they're the boys who picked up the points tonight.
Pro Kabaddi do-or-die raid prime time. First 15 seconds, the raider can afford to be a little sublime. Comes down to the last 10 seconds. Muscle time. Are we getting there? Has he picked up a bonus already? Your man Shivam Patare. My man Shivam Patare gone. But first, he picks up a bonus, I believe. He might have picked up a bonus.
1 point.
Is that a bonus?
Substitution, Telugu Titans. Number 22 out.
6 points now, the difference. 93 seconds remaining in the matchup.
1 point Haryana Steelers. 1 point.
That's not a great visual. Yeah, bonus has been given.
Oh, very smart of him. He knew the clock was ticking, 5 seconds and under. He went deep, took a bonus, succumbed. Took a point, gave a point. That's fairly okay. So that doesn't bring about any change in the scoreline. 7-point difference between the two teams still. Rolls the clock down nevertheless.
This is why I said Sanjeevi. If anything, he's the quicker one on the mat. That's his 6th point of the night. And he gets Naveen Kundu. It's 6 points the difference now with 75 seconds. Is that too much? There you go, Vinay. Oh, man. It's almost like if you have Vinay, you know you're fine. It's the kind of confidence that he provides to the team. Calmness, composure, like we keep talking.
Good to have such a character in the side. You can understand the pressure that always is in a pro kabaddi game. Look at the coaches there. Manpreet has suddenly started to realize that it's sinking in. We may not lose this one. And from here on, the Telugu Titans must ensure they do not go back empty-handed. Do not lose this game by a margin greater than 7. Show some sense. Gone!
You can't fault him. He's trying everything that he can in his powers, Omkar Patil. After a heroic night the other day. Funny, isn't it? Sport is a great leveler. 0 points tonight for Omkar Patil after having one of his greatest nights the last time. It's funny how quickly things change in sport. And this could well be the last raid. He started at 29 seconds, or we might just have one after this. Ghanshyam Magar.
Now let's start building the highlights of this one, the big stories. The biggest story has been the Haryana defense, and the hero has been Rahul Sethpal. 8 tackle points to his name already. And it was Rahul Sethpal and the super tackles that actually avoided that all-out for a long, long time. And the whistle has to blow. That is final confirmation. Haryana Steelers have won this quite convincingly. 37-30 the scoreline.
It's the Steelers that come to level terms with the Titans. And they've done it in front of the home crowd of the Titans. It's the defense that have just